Oi, oi.
What's happening?
What is happening? Troops.
Welcome to another episode of Beats, Banter and Beyond.
Yeah, as I was saying, the fucking waiting on is back. We should try and get her on the show for a lot. Anna, she's running about in the jumper. It says Anna, no surrender on it.
Right.
Sort of fuck me. It's just nuts as fuck. But she was following the band yesterday, mate, and she was saying when she was in jail. For those who don't know, apparently she was in jail.
Sorry, hold on. We were in mid conversation when we started the show about the white nun who rocks about Belfast being mad.
White nun who's a full-on broad, it turns out. She has a Dublin, like, down southern accent too, doesn't she?
Right. Well, I have two questions for you off the back of that. First of all, are you saying people from Dublin can't be prods?
No.
Right. And second of all,
I'm just saying it's unusual. But the fact that she runs about like a nun, but she's fucking running about like she's mad as fuck, like. But so anyway, I seen a video when she was only out of jail, and she was like, "It was only me, God, and my ball whenever I was in jail." Like that was it. Like no one would play football in the yard with me, and all she was saying. It's like fucking Shawshank Redemption or something.
But here, if you were in jail though, would you not have a kick about with her? It would definitely 100%. Get the time in quicker.
She's mad though. She made fucking 2 Fuji.
Do you reckon she's fucking Nolan in disguise? She went off to record a few episodes of the Nolan show.
We'll come back to that in a second. But anyway, she then, when she got out of jail, she was talking to me and says, "My dream is to walk with the Orange Order." And there's a video of her standing in front of the band and the bandman coming over and giving her hat in his band pole. And she's like, "Me? Really? Me?" And the video caption is, "Anna got her dream." It's fucking nuts, man. She's a lunatic. Like,
I would.
Anyway, back to Steve Nolan. Apparently, remember Steve Nolan made that documentary in McGabry?
Yeah. Apparently,
he was actually serving time for child porn on his computer. And they decided to make a documentary in there with him. So, like, the whole time he was in there, he was actually in jail.
The documentary was just a cover story for Stephen Nolan being a pedo.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
BBC set it all up. No, don't know to get him away with.
Well, of course, the BBC set it up.
Exactly.
They're all about setting things up.
There's our weekly Stephen Nolan rumor.
I would like to get your woman in on the podcast. I think she would
do it 100%.
A fantastic story to tell.
I would do it. Like, see if we can get the hell of her. She has a big TikTok account, like, so you know what I mean, just fucking
go drop her. Do it right now. Do it right now. Go.
Right.
While you do that, I'll do the reads. Right.
Aye.
Sorry,
let's go.
That was all a bit frantic. Guys, you caught us mid shit chat. Shit. What am I doing? The reads. Yeah, so if you want to go and check out all our stuff, it's at phase2.co.uk for all the hard side of things, and dice.co.uk, it's d1ce.co.uk for the more softer, commercial, fun, bouncy kind of vibe of things. You know what it's about. You can catch this show every Sunday at 7 p.m. See how hard it is to do this without the fucking piece of paper. It's the same thing every week.
Not once have we ever had a piece of paper.
Well, it's a digital piece of paper. You can catch us here every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube on all the channels. And then it's put out again at Spotify and Apple and all those other places you get your podcast during the week. And finally, if you want to book us to do music for you, do any ghost production, all that there jazz, go over to belfastdjstudio.com and look up our ugly mugs and get booked in for all your musical needs.
Yeah. And we have just done it. We have Massey's Anna No Surrender, Anna Christian, or what do I call it? Anna
what did
Christian.
You say?
Want to come on our podcast for a chat, Anna? We'd really love to have you.
Okay.
Should have wrote No Surrender at the end, you know? Fuck the Pope. There's a video over at the bonfires. It's like, they're like, fuck the Pope or something. And she goes, yeah, the Pope is a fucker. He bent, or I would say, like, she goes, something Pope, and why the Pope's a bender or something. Someone said, she goes, he is a bender. He bends the scripture.
But see, the good thing is now, because I was raised in the cult whenever I was younger,
yeah,
I can actually possibly talk to her if this is all legit. Whether it's an actor or not, a different thing. But
mate, we'll do it. 100%. I'll have her in for a laugh.
Guys, get on her. All you go message her and be like, here,
get on their
podcast.
Be funny as fuck.
It'll be a very entertaining.
It'll be chaotic as fuck, because she's nuts. Like,
that's all right.
Mate, you want to see her walking up the street? Her face was beetroot red. She mustn't realize, like, it's. I pray it's got to be 7 May. Like, and she was giving him the stacks up a
I
shankle.
know, but the Lord our Father had to walk and carry his own fucking cross. So if you can't walk with the pans, what the fuck type of
Oh, a blackthorn stick.
yeah, exactly. No crown.
Fucking hell.
A
Funny,
blackthorn
like,
stick.
oh, that's what it is. You never see like a stick with thorns coming out of it. There's Louise in, of course she is. Love you, Louise.
Always first of the show.
Yeah.
The I fucking that would be good if we could get her on.
It'd be funny, like.
Yeah.
That'd be the first guest in the new studio too.
But it was quite funny that you brought her up, because I was saying that whenever I was in the town yesterday with a child, there was the woman who preaches saying that Jesus is a black woman, and because the child's discovering religion, she was like, "What's that about?" Like she's talking about God, but she believes that God's a black woman, and she was like, "No, he isn't." It's like, "Well, how do you know?" It's like, it's like, exactly, kid. No one knows. But then I told Nicole this story, and she's like, "I wonder whatever happened to your woman." I was like, "I know, actually, she just fucking dropped off the face of the earth." So now we know that she was in jail.
She was in jail. Maybe she's saying jail. I reckon it was fucking Pearlysburn or something like.
Maybe she went on a Christian retreat there also. Do like jail? Do you know what I mean?
It's like, no, if she went on a Christian retreat, she'd be loving life. She'd be fucking. She's mad as fuck. Like, mate, do you see her run about the town with a Union Jack?
No.
Like a big, it's got to be a fucking 8 foot by 8 foot Union Jack wrapped around her, just trailing along the ground. She's like, they're like, "Where are you going on?" And she says, "I'm getting the bus to Dublin." What the fuck? She's mad as fuck. There's Tom Kysian.
What's happening, Tom?
What's happening,
having
Tom?
a good evening. Welcome to the show.
I hope you're well.
So I've been you've been annoying me about this today. Well, not annoying me, but I suppose you should come clean to you. So you've been giving me props or whatever the fucking kids call it about my new clothes today.
I know, your fucking pink jacket, no kid.
Oh, wow. So I was aware that I have to not have a wardrobe that's just filled with black and white t-shirts and
outfits, mate.
Like,
buy outfits
right,
that match.
Hold
like
on.
that. Buy your socks. He's wearing black socks or white shoes, folks.
I cleared out my wardrobe and was like, right, I've done a t-shirt test. It's like, see if you put your hands up and the t-shirt's fucking your stomach showing, it's go in the bin. Doesn't matter whether you like it or not. If you put your hands in the air.
See the many t-shirts I have in there like that, and I'm like, they're dear t-shirts.
Yeah.
One day I'll lose. One day I'll go back down to that Stone Island t-shirt will fit me.
Aye, but you don't fucking shrink though.
I no, but my belly could shrink a wee bit. Like it's not so much my arms; it's the belly and the waist.
Well, I dumped a load of shit. I was like, right, let's spend the day with the child and have a nice little daddy-daughter day, as I love, you know. So Ruby wants to be a fashion designer when she's older. One of her many things she wants to be.
Yeah,
it's like Daddy has absolutely no style or taste.
I can confirm.
Do you want to go shopping and I let you be my personal assistant and you can pick everything for Daddy? And she was like, okay, sweet. So off we went into the town, man. We spent 200 quid yesterday.
Beautiful.
New trainers.
The trainers are they're
load
whopper
of tops,
trainers, like
load of hoodies, load of everything. And do you know what? It's all lovely. It is fucking great. I thought she might have went a bit silly with stuff. But she was game to the mission, and she like I would pick something up and she'd be like, "No, don't like that." It's like, okay. She'd be like, "What about this?" And the pink thing only came about as a joke because I got a baby blue jumper and a yellow hoodie, like a really light yellow hoodie. And she's seen the pink one and she sort of looked at me and went, "Hey, Daddy, what about a pink one?" As a joke. And I was like, "Do you think it would look nice?" Then you sort of seen her going, "Oh fuck, he's gonna buy into this." yeah. So went on, tried it all on. It was all great. She was standing in the change room. She's like, "Daddy, I can see your nipples. I can see your nipples." Daddy.
Imagine being next door to that.
No, but there was a couple on, and there must have been the girl was having him a bit close, and you could hear them laughing. And I was like, "I know, Ruby, I'm changing my shirt," because I was also aware that there's a child going here. I can see your nipples in a changing room, and I just need to make clear, Daddy's just changing his shirt, Ruby. Okay. She because she was also pretending that she was a princess and that I was her mate, and she just wanted to call me Dave all day. So you're sitting on the bus, she's like, Dave. And I'm like, everybody just thinks that I'm some fucking
randomer.
I'm some dad,
the pervy uncle.
I'm some boyfriend who's trying to win over the fucking single mom's kid, being like, "Oh, come on, I'll buy you some sweets and I'll buy you a wee dress and we'll have a good day." But yeah, so that's the main story from that, mate. Every single bit of clothing that I got bought for me yesterday was picked by a 5-year-old
Well,
child.
I've only seen one outfit, and I approve thus far. Like,
Well,
so
I did say to her, she was like, "Do you think mommy will like it?" It's like, "Mommy's always gonna like it." The main test you have to pass is the Sergi test. She's like, "Why?" It's like, "Because Sergi's really fussy and gives me shit about how I look." And I say, "If Sergi likes it, you've done a good job, kid."
yeah,
So
she has done a
she's
good
sitting in
job.
the house waiting to find out whether she passed the Sergi test or
There's
not.
Zora in. Zora, we've missed you. You haven't been here in a while.
What's
And
happening?
London Dairy is there, and London Dairy asked a very serious question. Evening, lads. Can you please explain all this hack 2 that's all over Facebook? Confused.com. Now, if we want to open the door there, my missus is sitting in the garden. I'm sure she could explain it to you pretty goddamn well. she's good at that thing.
From my understanding, you've got to spit on something.
Right.
Is that
Hack 2, spit on that thing. It means, do you ever watch porn where the porn stars just big gob on the fucking, on the, what, dick? I was trying to be nice.
You don't want a big greener.
No, you don't want
to. That's, do you know what I mean?
It just basically means make sure it's very moist.
Yeah. Oh, you've definitely fucking set a few people off with that word, haven't you?
The moist word.
Moist. It's weird how people hate that word so much.
I know.
But yeah, Derry, that's pretty much what it is.
London Dairy.
Gonna go.
London Dairy. I'm interested to know what you do for a living, because you're fucking living the best life. You're touring around the Bahamas and down in Mexico and getting your teeth done.
Yeah.
Do you know Pablo Escobar or something?
How's mate?
Now you're living the dream. I love it.
I speaking of touring, I seen this T-shirt yesterday, right? And I had this moment when I was standing in
my tour idea is a belter, isn't it?
What tour idea?
The dice when we're on.
Oh yes, that is a fucking great idea.
All will be revealed soon.
I was standing in this shop, right? So it seems to be a lot that the in style at the minute is band T-shirts, right?
What, like SPB?
No.
Pretty hard on.
Anna's mates. Like fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nirvana.
And all. But they're all bands that I would have listened to when I was younger, right? And then I seen not kids, like teenagers walking about wearing the shirts in town, and I was like, right, you are wearing this ironically as a hipster fashion thing because it's some cool old band or whatever, right? And I was like,
most of them probably don't even know what the band is. It just looks cool. Yeah.
That's what the design purpose is of these T-shirts for younger people to wear them. It obviously gets the band a bit of merch, and they're just like,
but
yeah,
see whenever you're selling Nirvana T-shirts or Guns N' Roses T-shirts in Primark, are they getting kicked back off it?
Well, I'll get to that in a second.
Was that where you're going with it?
Yeah, sort of. So I was looking at them all, and I was like, they all look really cool. However, the problem with this lies that I am not the desired market for these T-shirts, right? Because, as I've just explained, kids wear them ironically to be cool and hip.
Yeah.
If I wear them, I'm wearing band merchandise from bands I liked when I was 16, and that's just weird when you're a fucking 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you're in your 30s, you can't be walking about being like, yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers, man, love them. However, in saying that, I got a Gorilla shirt.
But it was
it says Gorillas on the
Planet
front.
of the Apes.
No, like the band Gorillas.
I know what you're on about, you Harry.
And it has their album cover on the back.
There's Sean in. What's happening? Long time no see, brother. Hope you're good. He says, yo, what's going on, guys? How's things? Things are good, mate.
They're great. They're about to get even better. I think now we can actually talk about it. Dice's first set.
Yeah, we're playing in Wales. That's next month now. Well, still this month tomorrow.
Is it the 27th? 27th. Supporting Billy Gillies at Logic. So
yeah,
it's going to be.
That's the first day set, but there's loads like it was actually this day, the 29th. It was
yesterday,
the 29th of June.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, we started posting about the Dice thing, and we actually turned down loads of Dice gigs. Now, don't get me wrong, none of them were like fucking. They weren't massive gigs, but they were still gigs, and we turned them all down. We're like, no, we'll wait. With well over 500,000 streams. We can play a producer set as well. We can do all that. So now we think it's time, and we've been talking to people, and there's no better place to play first than with our buddies in Wales. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jason's looked after as always, so we'd love to give. And this has massive potential. This act, like we haven't really talked about it as much on this show. We've been working extremely hard behind the scenes with Dice,
But
and
at the end of the day, we didn't.
there's a lot of interest.
We said at the start that we were dipping our toes. We're finding ourselves. Like even going through the tunes there before this, the the tunes that we made a year ago for Dice are shit in comparison to what they are now.
Yeah.
They're also a completely different, what you would call genre style.
We were trying to just find our way in it.
Yeah, but now we have a fucking direction. We know what we like as well. If you went and played a set in the first couple of months, we didn't have the tunes to be able to play in our set, let alone fucking half an hour set. We were feeling our way through a whole new world. Now we have.
We didn't even understand the music.
That's what
we didn't understand what music we like to play in the sets.
Yeah.
Like remember we went down to Belfast DJ studio and played a set with the Dice stuff, and like we genuinely didn't know what we like. What we done was we just ended up putting in popular tunes.
Yeah.
But everyone's playing that. Now we're starting to understand. It's still a wee bit harder edge. It's not so much trance.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. It's like we lived in a hardstyle cave for 11 years.
Yeah. It's weird coming out.
It is weird coming out.
It's like Neanderthals coming out and some fucker having a fire, being like, "What's this thing?" Like but it's been fun finding it. But now, yeah, we can take the bull by the horns and just fucking go at it.
Yeah, that's it. And the numbers are crazy. Like see the
the fact it's overtaken phase 2.
It overtook phase 2 months ago.
Yeah,
like we're
phase 2 months ago.
We're probably near 600,000 streams. Like some of the song, like there's 3 songs there that are 150,000 as well. Plus, like it's fucking madness, mate. Like people are listening to it, and that endless summertime. That's a whopper. Like we just need people to start listening to that now. Like once people find that, I think that'll do really well.
But again, we've not put it in anybody's hands. We kept saying,
"Well, we did today, like
we did today, but we're not. We haven't tried. We've pushed wee bits here and there, but we haven't given our full gung ho effort. Like we haven't sent the tunes to any DJs to play out and get fucking support on them. No one apart from like even whenever we were talking earlier, we done TikTok videos and it was going well, and then whenever we stopped doing the videos,
everything,
the streams started going down, and you're like, right, okay, well then it's obviously a direct correlation there.
Yeah,
but we haven't done anything
know what we need to do now. This is it.
Beyond that, so once we start doing that, happy days.
We know what we need to do, and it's point. No, I mean. We fall back in the same trap we've talked about loads of times. We'll do this, we'll do that. No, let's just make music because that's where we're comfortable.
Yeah.
But like today, like me and Dave literally sat all day today just making videos, stupid videos. I'm sure people last week heard us talk about like having debates on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like he takes a position, I take a position, and we did it. Like we just done a video where like about house coats and fucking
dressing rooms.
Which I genuinely call it a house coat, like gaff capes. We shout out to We Distorted. That's amazing. But no, I mean, the fucking video done all right thus far. Like it was only up, so that's what we're trying to do. Just trying to get people to find our stuff.
We're just 2 fucking fellas who don't understand
social media.
Yeah, and cameras and all that shit. I read a funny news article, mate. That there was something.
I need to come over and see you guys. I think it's been too bloody long. Well, we're always
we're going to be over to you.
We'll be over to you before you'll be over to us. Zora said
on a few occasions as well, actually, because the tickets for Logic 5 are right now as well.
I know phase 2. There's loads of phase 2 shows coming up as well. Like, but I can't wait for that. It was actually meant to be a couple of weeks ago, but the council or something pulled the plug on it.
Yeah. So I had to get redone for.
Everyone in the chat, there's a good lot of people in the chat. Is it a house coat or is it a dressing gown?
It's a fucking dressing gown.
It's a house coat.
Again, as I said on TikTok, you don't wear gaff shoes for slippers, so why would you have a house coat? It's a gown.
A gown. You're not in hospital. Fuck's sake. It's not a fucking hospital gown.
Aye, but it's a reverse hospital gown.
A hospital gown you pull over you, or get tied at the back. That's a coat. You pull it on like a coat. And my argument's better now, and than it was on TikTok.
I bet you've been sitting thinking about that since you posted, going, "Fuck's sake, he got me, the bastard." You're unwavering.
But here, the numbers, it's a fucking house coat, Dave. You're right. That was Sean. But no.
I know, but he's Welsh. He fucks sheep, so it doesn't matter.
You've got a point.
So's he, and he puts it in the sheep.
But no, it's definitely a house coat.
It's not. I thought it doesn't matter.
No.
It's a fucking object that women wear,
Most
and then
people
put the
on the
heating on.
TikTok agreed with me that it's a house coat.
I know, but most people on TikTok are wrong. See, this is what unwavering fucking strength looks like, mate. It doesn't matter whether
No, it
anybody else
just makes
thinks
you
I'm
look
wrong.
stupid.
It
That
do-
you won't give up. You won't give in and be like, oh, actually, he might be right there.
But you're not.
But we
You're
are.
definitely not.
It's a house coat.
I am not spending the rest of this podcast arguing with you over fucking house apparel. I nearly got that out.
Zora says, all you UK people with your goddamn made up words. What the fuck is a house coat?
Shut up! You
Do you
destroyed
know?
English.
Do you know what a dressing gown is, Zora? And Sean
Do you know what
says,
a pavement is? Not a sidewalk.
Sidewalk, man. Sean's right. He says you put a coat on outside when you're cold, so you put a house coat on to keep you warm in the house. That was my argument.
Yeah, but it's not a fucking coat. It goes down longer.
What do you mean? The trench coat? So it's a house trench coat? Still a house coat?
It's a fucking dressing gown. Right, the computer's too far away. I ain't gonna get to the bottom of this because there's annoying the fuck out of me now.
Nope. What do you call it? What do you call a dressing gown in a house coat, Zora?
I love how you're now gonna gang up on somebody else.
She's American.
Everyone in the comments, let's get on the American now. What do you call it? Why is it called a dressing gown?
You know it, Sean. I'm right.
A gown from the Saxon word "gonna" is usually looser outer garment from knee to full length worn by people of both sexes in Europe from the early Middle Ages. So that's where it comes from. The Saxons, whenever they used to wear their
So
gowns
a
in
trench
the house.
coat is a trench gown.
No, it's just it's just a gown from the medieval days.
You don't put them on to get dressed, do you, Debbie? Yes,
I know, but
love it.
You're dressed. You still get dressed in your house. I have to look at him. I feel like if I look over here, I'm arguing in the fucking corner or something.
Zora said, "Hold up, you mean a robe?" Yeah.
No, we
It's
discussed
a
this
robe.
earlier. Robes are silky things.
But that's what Yanks call them. Typical.
Someone's been spending too long in the old fucking
Uh,
the mansion.
I thought you don't have a monarchy, but you just rock about in robes.
We all just want to be the kings, the king of our own fucking castles. That's what it is. There was something we were talking about last week. I'm going to just get off this, right? And I found this fact out, and it fucking really annoyed me because of what we talked about last week, and it's putting our wee country in a bad place.
Right.
So, do you remember our discussion that we had about
Stephen Nolan?
Which one? The Windsor Park.
Yes.
Not being able to hold the Euros because it's only 19,500 thing and it's not big enough, right? It's not big enough to hold that. It's not considered to be a big stadium, right? What stadiums, if I said to you a stadium that somebody wants to fight in or do a boxing match or something in America, like somewhere big, what's one of the big ones that springs to mind?
T-Mobile Arena.
Where else?
MGM Grand. That is a T-Mobile Arena.
Madison Square Gardens.
Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, right?
Well, it's only like 12, isn't it?
Madison Square Gardens has the exact same capacity as Windsor Park.
Yeah.
So how the fuck?
And that's only with the seating on the ground.
Yeah. So how can that be considered one of these holiest of holies? Like, if someone said to us, "Do you want a DJ in Madison Square Gardens?" You'd be like, "Fucking yes, I do."
Of course.
But yet Windsor Park's just, it's Windsor Park. We can't have a fucking international football match here. The purpose in which it's been designed for. See what I found out? Madison Square Gardens was 19,500. I was like, we need to start a fucking petition.
I remember because they upgraded the MGM Grand. I think it's called the T-Mobile Arena now in Vegas. That's where all the big boxing UFC was. Yeah. They upgraded it and it was like 22,000. And they were like, wow, like holy fuck, 22,000. It is indoor, I suppose. Like if you go, most of them, like the Rams Stadium and all, is like 100,000+. Do you know what I mean? Like they're NFL stadiums. Zora will be able to confirm that because she's from California.
I will know whenever you see the foot, even for college football and all, some of the size of the stadiums, you're like, holy fuck, you boys love it, and girls, of course.
The college ones are mad. No, they don't get paid for it.
I know, but they get that. They get such a following from that.
I know.
ESPN follows college football or something like that. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I feel like if I keep
they for 17 to like 22 or whatever it is, are in college for, and they're playing football every week. Like if you're that good at soccer,
yeah,
you will get you will get paid that money
Yeah,
from
but
then. Like,
could you imagine Sky Sports covering the youth leagues? Like,
no, it's again stupid. No one has any interest.
yeah, but that's where your stars are born
Yeah,
from. There, it's the same way as everyone's like, oh, don't look down your
I know,
nose at
but
the
if
DJ
you
who plays
like
the 10 people.
15-year-olds have started in first teams.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure,
It's
what do you call your wee man playing for Spain? 16? Yamal something? Or
yes,
something Yamal? He is fucking class.
outstanding.
Even Bellingham, like Bellingham's when he just turned 20. How adult he seems
I know it is
for
madness, isn't it?
such a for like pretty much he's just not
I
a
always,
teenager.
this got me. I was like, Jorginho, fucking hell, he's now one night, no place for Arsenal. I was like,
Yeah.
he's old as fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe it. And it was his birthday, and he had only turned 30.
But
I
see,
thought the cunt was older than me.
but that's it. See, footballers though, or sports stars in general, like you look at them as if they're these old wise
Aye.
men, these adult men who fucking do shit. And it's like, no, you're 21.
I know.
You're fucking 17. You're literally just out of your dad's ball bag. Like, what the fuck?
But it's because we grew up watching men. We still think they're men. Like, seeing every, as I say, like the Jorginho thing, I was like, he's old as fuck. Like, I never in a million
But that's
years
it.
pictured
You're
him being younger
considered
than me.
over the hill in football if you're 30.
Like,
Well, not over the hill, but you're not in the
you're
prime
not
of your career.
wingers and all start to get moved into midfield and all that.
Like there's a lot of changes to your game when you hit your 30s, and it's all about how you manage yourself. But like
Zora says Ohio State University Stadium holds 102,000.
that is
See, to be fair, but most of the big football state, like, or
But
what they would call soccer in Europe, are up around the 90,000s. Like,
but it's all like you see. I know this is very stereotypical because it's movies and shit, but you see all universities and they have massive pride in their sports, and you can see how they could have 102,000 capacity. Like if that takes your whole university out, everyone's all like school pride.
Do you know why
the mascot?
Why they made the NFL? It's after World War II to keep the young men. Like it was made as like a substitute for war because they are basically to keep them active after the wars. So, and it's got popular over there. I don't know why they call it football though. Stupid. That's another debate.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not soccer.
Soccer, man.
Did we not?
I've seen.
Did we discuss this? The difference between the football chants.
Ah, mate, it's hilarious.
Let's go soccer.
No, I believe that we will win.
We were talking about this in the car on the way home. That's what it was.
And then the other one you've got. Park, wherever we may be. You eat dogs in your home country. Could be worse. Could be scouse. Eating rats in your council house.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Was it in your East Belfast slums? You hook in the dustbins for something to eat. You find a dead rat and you think it's a treat. In your East Belfast slums. Where?
What song's that from?
Linfield. What else is it? You open the dustbins for, or you think of your granny, you think it's a laugh, and there's another bit there as well. It's madness, mate. Brilliant. Do you ever remember the one for Addy By where the Arsenal fans used to think?
Oh, yeah.
Your dad washes elephants in your
mazza. We used to tell Biddles was Adebayor. He was the white Adebayor. And see, like nah, but see when you see a picture of him beside him, you're like, holy fuck, you actually are white Adebayor.
He hated Arsenal. He was brilliant at Arsenal, and then he left and went to Man City. Remember, he scored the goal and run the whole end of he run from one end of the pitch to the other.
No, not only did he, I was like 80 yards, and then he slid down in front of him.
Like, he was faster than Usain Bolt, for fuck's sake. That just made him hate the cunt. Like.
Oh, it was so
and then he went to Tottenham after that, remember? Fucking dirty bastard.
That's ultimate shithousery. Like, you cannot top a bit of that. Like, all these players who are like, oh, I'm going to downplay this, who just scored against my fucking old club. Oh, no, yes, thank you. He's like, yeah, fuck you wankers. Yeah.
He fucking
who smells a whore now?
Was hilarious. Like,
I seen something the other day, mate, that was. Have you ever heard of Liquid Death?
Hold on, Zora says, I absolutely call soccer football. It's rough being a football fan out here. Even harder being a Man U fan when damn near all my friends who follow football are not.
I don't think that's the least of your problems being a Man United fan.
Right? For the fact that they're shit.
That's probably a good thing that they don't like football right now, so they can't see how shit United are.
I've sympathised with United fans. Well, I get where you come from because we were there a few years ago and it's rough. Yeah. Like, it's fucking rough.
I know, but the difference is you didn't have all the glory. Like my whole life was just Alex Ferguson at Man United, I was like, oh, this is
We,
sweet. This is what
we had
happens.
some glory days we use.
I but
Like
not
we
not
were the
to
only ones
extent.
went toe to
Yeah,
toe. We use like
they were great. The battles of Highbury and
I
all,
know.
they were fantastic times.
That's it. Seen you think back to. I think we only won there. I think with under Wenger at that mad era. I think we only won the Juice twice, and both times we won the league. Mark Overmars and then Will Tord.
I fucking hated Mark Overmars. Wanker.
And remember the one where fucking uh, Martin Keown went mad.
Van Nistelrooy missed the penalty in the last minute.
I made us go on unbeaten.
Yeah,
that was the one.
Aye, but then we broke your unbeaten record though.
49 games later.
Here, still did it though, didn't we?
What's that, a season and a half?
It's good though. But yeah, have you ever heard of Liquid Death?
Yes, water.
Water, right?
Yeah.
They've made an advert with Ozzy Osbourne, mate. And I saw this and was like, this cannot be a real thing. And I was like, of course it is. You can have adverts on the internet and you can do whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Flick up the Facebook tab and close that. Yeah, and then
right.
Just play it.
Hey, no way. Ozzy Osbourne.
Death dust. Take it from me. Don't snort that stuff.
We were planning on snorting it.
Yeah, we're gonna mix it with water and hydrate.
It's got electrolytes, which your body needs.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Whatever you do, don't try freebasing it.
Free what?
And never, ever inject it. And don't even think about boofing it, you little perverts.
Boof?
You know, well, you stick it up your ass.
Mate, that is fucking legendary.
Is that?
That is legendary. That's amazing.
What a fantastic fucking thing to do for a company.
Mate, that's epic.
Like, to get Ozzy Osbourne, especially now, whenever he's in declining years, to sign up to do that, but to be so fucking funny about it, like, yeah, don't be sniffing it. Don't be injecting that.
Don't be sticking that up your hole.
I think that's possibly one of the best adverts. I hate adverts, but that was fucking class.
No, but you don't mind the good ones, mate. That's what I'm saying. See ones that are fucking like that, they're funny.
Yeah.
That's all right.
See adverts that, like, Nicole gets annoyed at me because I'll break the TV because I'll try and like skip over stuff to try and like fuck with the adverts so I don't have to watch them. I hate them so much, but in doing so, I always get buffering and stuff, right?
Yeah.
See adverts that advertise something, so it's like a mom washing her hands and then turning around and drying the hands. You're like, right, this is clearly for like either fucking some sort of washing up product, and then she goes over and cleans a bit more of the kitchen and then does something else, and then it cuts to the thing and goes, buy home insurance now. And you're like, what the fuck has this woman cleaning the dishes got anything to do with home insurance?
Zora says the company got in a shit ton of trouble for putting that ad on TV. Was hilarious. See your man that owns Liquid Death, does he own Netflix or something?
No idea.
Google that.
The you do it. Stop
I'm
watching the
doing it.
darts and fucking do it.
England's beating Scotland 3-2.
The
Did England go out?
Probably.
Hold on, we need to find that out first.
I'll check that there. We're gonna be really fucking antisocial here. But the but even saying that, sort of, if they got in trouble for that there, that's even better advertisement for your company, because people that be like, oh, they got in trouble for a really offensive advert. Oh, it's an offensive advert. Oh, I have to go and see this.
Yeah.
Oh yes, sweet. Like,
it's mad. It's just
you
water.
Can,
like.
you can pay a fine. That's sweet, but you can't pay for the kind of publicity having banned against one of your videos because people want to see something that's banned. People need the fucking. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If somebody had a fucking video of a cat petting a duck, they're like, oh, banned. You're like, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
why is a video of a cat petting a duck banned? I need to go and fucking see this. That's what we should start doing on our tunes. Oh, banned. Because they're shite.
No, I must be wrong.
Oh, Kane scored. Oh, fuck. I think England are winning.
Like, so it says supplying demand incorporated, doing business. Liquid. Who is the CEO of Liquid Death?
England are winning 2-1 in the 117th minute.
So what's the score? One is it one each?
Let me repeat that. England are winning 2-1 in the 117th.
So they must equalise then. Who equalised?
Bellingham and Kane.
I bet it was 1-0 they were getting beat. So who scored the equaliser?
Kane.
That's madness, fucking cunts. I was watching it in there for a couple of minutes and they were shit.
They probably still are shite. Slovakia probably just ran out of steam, and that's that.
That's it. Especially getting your balls start to drop.
We didn't know what that's like. Still hadn't happened to me. Fuck's
So,
sake.
Delaware native Mike Casiero, a graphic designer, was inspired to create Liquid Death after watching Van's rap tour in 2009, where congregators drank water out of Monster Energy cans. I thought he was like, like I thought he worked for like Netflix or something, and it was him started or like
I
Apple or
had
something
no
like
idea
that.
what it was until I
It's
seen.
just water, mate.
It's just until I seen that
canned
advert. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Aye. But like you see them, like you see people in America drinking them all the time. It looks like they're drinking a beer, but it's not. It's just canned water.
I think we could be seeing a massive switch in generational changes. Like nightclubs are few and far between. We've talked about this to the death, the liquid death. The kids now, from all reports, seem to be not wanting to go out and get pissed because they're all about getting the good healthy life. Like if the fact
you
that
can thank
if
Andrew
liquid,
Tate and people like that for that. Like, I'm being serious, like they're all promoting healthy life. Joe Rogan as well. Like,
yeah,
moderation is key.
Yeah.
Madness, like.
but it's a mad concept for our generation where it was moderation is for pussies. It's like,
What do you mean you're only taking one lane, dickhead?
just being like, here, where's your carry out? Oh, I didn't get one. I'm just gonna drink when I get there. What the fuck are you doing?
You fucking get blocked before you go.
Oh, look at you, big no, going to just buy drinks when you get there. Fuck away off. But that's when you think about it now, you're like, why? Why do we just go out and get lit all the time?
I know, because like sometimes it was fun. Like most of the time it was fun, but there was so much heartbreak and stuff like paranoia and fuck. Well,
but that's what makes you as a person.
It does
like,
mean
if you didn't go like that's I think why like kids and all. It's a weird thing, right? Because our generation was brought up. Oh, I remember the days you were told you couldn't have feelings. Because that was it. As a fella, you weren't allowed to express your feelings, or else you were gay. I'm not slobbering. This isn't me fucking giving off about gay people or anything. When we were younger, that is what people would have said to you. Oh, you're gay if you said anything about your feelings.
Yeah.
And that was just it. So whenever you got wiped out, I always thought it was a fascinating thing because when everyone got wiped out, there was none of that, and it was I can open up to you wholeheartedly and tell you.
But the chances are nobody remembered the next day what anyone was saying.
But you would have reciprocated what I said, and we would have got into very deep chats, and that's how you formed good friendships with people. It's like we may not remember, but we know that we both were kind of open to each other last night, and that was nice. But then you do it in bigger groups of people, and then you're like, we're all just sitting here talking about fucking stuff that's really deep.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do this if you weren't wiped
out. You did pour your heart out, like.
But then is that why you done it? Because
you never done that when you were drunk, like.
Yeah.
When you were drunk, you could. Like, drunk's a different.
Oh no, when you're drunk, I fucking love you.
That's it. But you could also, it could also go the other way. It was like,
you
said that to me before. Like, oh, you remember before you said this about me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas whenever you were on pills or whatever, you would have been like, remember you said that before me, it's all good. Like, I understand.
You hashed out
I mean?
any problem you have with someone. Say, oh, do you remember that time where this happened? Well, I actually was pissed off at that, but like, I there was one time, I don't think I've told you this story. We were at a house party one night.
Does it involve fucking a gold coin?
No.
Because you have.
It's on what we're talking about now, but it's actually quite weird because it was on Drink was sort of this. So
the England match is over. They win 2-1.
We were at a house party, right, at this girl's house. She had a really big house up in the Four Winds, and I was out in the garage doing buckets and stuff, and the rest of the party was in the house. And when this was
gravity bong for those who are in America.
Yeah. Sorry. So when this was before I even DJ'd or anything, Biddles had or played Tony DeVito Dawn, and there's a wee part of it whenever it played, I flicked the reverse button as Dex, and I thought I was class, and I was like, oh, if you play this party tonight, can I fucking do the wee thing? And he's like, oh, sure, whatever, mate, whatever. And I was walking out of the garage to go into the house to get a lighter as a guy, Beansy, was coming out to me. And this was the first time that I really met all lemons, and I was getting on with everybody. It was all sweet. And as he walked out, I thought, you know, it'd be funny. I'm going to wind him up here and be like, "Oh, you're a dick," and they'll be like, "Ah, what are you joking?" Do you know that there, right?
Hilarious
So
one though.
No, but you know, whenever you're fucking about, right? So he opened the garage door to me, and he's like, "Oh, all right, mate." And I was like, "The fuck you, all right, mate, and me for you, dick." But as I said that, Biddles mixed in the dawn, and because I was wiped out, I was like, "Oh, there's my tune." And I ran off, and I forgot to finish and say,
I'm
"I'm only
joking.
joking you, mate." Right? So I went off. Biddle's done the thing, and then I turned around, and he's just standing there right behind me, being like, "What did you say to me, dickhead?" And I say, "Oh, mate, I meant to say to you I was only joking." He's like, "No, you definitely didn't." Like, and he took this really bad, right? So then, as the party obviously winded down, people were in different rooms and sofas and all. People were starting to either go and wee sleeps or just chill out for a bit.
Go on, wee sleeps. Just lie with your eyes closed.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. And you just heard the silence of the house going, "Did you hear that guy Dave saying that he fucking hated me? He's a bit of a prick." And I just shouted, "I swear to you, mate, I didn't mean it." The house is completely silent, so he just heard it. He was like, "I'm so sorry." It's like from another room, though. I couldn't be arsed getting up to go in and talk to him. So this then created a very uneasy friendship for the next 3-4 years. And every time we were out with each other, we were always cordial. But we always knew in the back of our head the other one was fucking weirded out by that one time that it happened, right?
Yeah.
So then I didn't see him for a couple of years. And I bumped into him at the bonfire at Orangefield one night. I was like, "What's happening, mate?" I had a chat with him. I was like, "Look, I just want to say to you again, like,
you're a fucking dickhead."
Thanks for stealing my punchline, you dick.
Oh, that's not what you did.
No. And I said to him, I was like, "Look, man, I was like, man, I know you've apologized to me, but like, I've been fucking raging about that." And we had a full chat. I was like, "No, now that we're both adults and sober, this is actually what happened as I've told you." And he's like, "Right." But because he now knows what my character is like and the way that I get on, he's like, "Right, that story is viable for the way that you behave." But for the mate, you're talking maybe 7 or 8 years, like just having every time was just an awkward, "Oh, all right, how are you? Right, I'll see you later." And we could have been best as pals, but all because I forgot to say, "I'm only joking." Because my brain just went, "Tune, gone."
I've been waiting all night to do this.
I think, "Oh my God, but I'm going to get to be a DJ at a party for a night. Yay!" Little did I know.
Well, here, guess what? If you didn't get that buzz of being a DJ at the party at night, you may not have been sitting here.
I fucking wish it didn't.
I'd have been doing this on my own.
Oh, Jesus.
I would have been gig.
Be gay.
Fucking brilliant.
I seen something as well that I thought would tickle your fancy. I don't want to tell you. I want you just to read it the way that I read it, and I just want to watch your reaction, right?
Right.
So open the other tab. Just read it out for our audio listeners.
3 EasyJet passengers left stranded on tarmac in wheelchairs at Belfast International as plane takes off
It's
without
the quote.
them.
Read the quote.
"I couldn't believe it when the plane took off, leaving us stranded."
He was just sitting there in a wheelchair going, "Is that our fucking plane, is
me and you, Vinny, went out the window. Bye. Mate, EasyJet are getting that tight at the minute, aren't they?
Aren't they just? But mate, imagine forgetting.
Is that actually her or is that a photo op?
Yeah, that's.
Do you think
Liz Weir was stranded on the tarmac at Belfast International with 2 other customers using the special assistance.
3 EasyJet passengers needing airport special assistance were left stranded
Liz
on the
must be the
tarmac.
spokesperson. The other 2 were like, "No, don't show our face." Liz is like, "I'll fucking show them."
Liz Weir was expecting to travel to Edinburgh to appear at a paid-for art show, but the flight fiasco means she will miss it, leaving her followers disappointed. I'm sure the airport staff will follow you out.
We should get Liz in here to tell us about her story. Get her on the
Liz,
podcast.
honestly, Liz, we think that is a fucking disgrace. What did they do? Just forget to put her on?
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened. She was. They were taken out for the special.
That's her trying to
assistance,
phone the pilot.
and obviously they were
Come
left.
back, you cunt.
texting her mate in the plane, being like,
You think they'd get a wee private jet or something for the
Have you
airport?
changed that?
Oh, you would think they would go like, here, get a wee private jet for her there, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no, fuck, if they're not going to get a private jet for us, they're not going to get a private jet for her.
No, I mean, that's fucking insane.
The-
Mate, imagine being... Would you not speak up? Like, I would be... Yo! See, once the doorknob's getting closed.
Maybe that's one of their disabilities.
And then...
Here, you can leave too. Bye.
What you saying?
The plane.
Fucking hell. Oh, God, so that's madness. EasyJet are getting it tight. Like, see how many cancellations and all?
They didn't fucking cancel. They got cancelled.
That's about the only EasyJet flight that left, and they were left off it.
Like, I know people had their flights cancelled at the last minute, but that is taking the piss. Sorry, just for you three, your flight's been cancelled. For everybody else, yo.
Didn't like a look at them.
So
Here, we've got three troublemakers here.
There's fucking 3 Hells Angels.
Oh, fucking hell. You want to see the tattoos on her arm now? She looks like a Sons of Anarchy.
Like, do you know the way you get in the plane? I was like, oh, we can't be serving nuts today because there's somebody on board with an allergy. Someone's got an allergy to disabled people. And they're like, nah, don't be putting them in the fucking plane.
Why were they on the tarmac? Why were they not in the terminal? Oh, you're American. We walk on to the planes and walk up steps. We don't go through like...
Oh yeah, it's like fucking. We have a.
Don't get me
full
wrong.
pipe.
Some of them you walk on like you'll walk on through the tunnel
But
thing.
that's a treat.
Aye, that's if you're not in Northern Ireland. Like sometimes coming home we'll get on that, but most of the time we walk out onto the tarmac and up the steps onto the plane.
There's a really odd occasion where you
And
have
see
to
as
get on
well-
a bus to get to the plane, and that fucking bus. Why? Just fucking move the plane closer.
And that's why our flights are so cheap, Zora, because your flights from like LA to New York are
You've got to
ridiculous.
walk
man.
half the
It's
distance.
probably it's sometimes it's cheaper. It could cost us £400 to fly from here to New York, and it probably costs you them the same from like LA to New York.
Yeah.
Like we could go
What
to
the fuck was that noise?
burp. We could go to Brussels or Amsterdam for you could get a flight for 50, 60 quid. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's not dear. You go to London for 20 quid.
I don't think that has to do with the fucking plane being attached to the building or not.
It does, but it's like all their planes are them big ones with TVs on them, no matter what, even for domestic flights. Ours are ours are wee stupid fucking puddle jumpers.
That's why you get it for cheap. Then.
Aye. Well, I'd rather do that. I mean, it's fucking. It costs less for us to go on holiday to Spain than it does to go on holiday
Yeah.
in Northern Ireland for a week.
Excuse me. I thought about this the other day, speaking of traveling through airports, which I think it would be funny to do, but at the same time, it would also be fucking awful, right? Another way, we were quite curious about why you sell fish in the airport.
I know what is the point.
Well, no, we got that explained to us. It's because
Did we?
you can't take fish through customs and people want to bring stuff home because you only get certain fish here, so they get to bring it to where it is and they give you a nice box and all that there, right? Why don't we buy fish and just be annoying on the plane?
Leave it there.
No, not even just leave it there. Just be dickheads and buy fish in the airport and just be like,
Do you know what I do on every plane I get on and annoy everyone? I drop absolute bombs of farts. And then I go like a snow.
you're a dick.
And I'm sitting beside people and I'm like, fucking 30%. Every time we outfield me, I'll let a full ripper go and then I'll just go, Jesus.
Do you know what? I am so glad that we don't pay the extra money to sit beside each other. See, if I had to pay extra money to sit and smell your ass.
Mate, I don't think I've ever held a fart in on a plane once.
What, there is
Mate, there's
something
times where I've been like driving up, me and Heather have been going to the airport and she's in the car with me and I'm dropping bombs in the car and then on the plane she just looks at me like, and I'm like, 30 bastards.
Fuck's sake, Heather, was that you again?
I mean, see, once you play on it, you start going, fuck, everyone just automatically doesn't think it's you.
Oh no. Aye, if you really make a fucking song and dance
Oh,
about
mate,
it.
it's funny. Mate, but I just watch everyone around me go like,
Farting
it's
in
only
an
him
air-
we
No,
ones
but
where I'm like,
that's like
yes.
a cardinal sin, mate. Just shooting farting in our
Walking up the aisle, going to the toilet, just way up the aisle, just like, what?
Do you ever get that whenever you have a fart and like it says you're walking and it's just
It's
every
just-
step? For fuck's sake!
I mean,
That was just gonna be clean out.
Your rates are classy as fuck.
I know
I think it's hilarious. Like
we
I
really
laugh.
took a downturn on this show. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking slobbering about disabled people.
I've been doing
talking
this for
about farting.
10 years. Some cunt to be watching this going, I remember sitting beside him on the fucking plane.
There is something about airplanes though that definitely makes you more gassy.
It's the drink you drink before you get on it. Usually.
Well, now that you say that, I never really thought of it
it's
that
being
way.
in the airport lounge getting fucking steaming. Fuck's sake.
Oh Jesus!
But I do it and I laugh my bollocks off to myself the whole way there and back. I'm like, fucking dickheads.
I'm really looking forward to the idea that you had. That was class.
That's good.
I don't see why we can't talk about it. It will just be funny.
So we've bought. My idea was to have dice, obviously dice, and it says yes.
D1C.
It says yes, no, and maybe on the dice. So I've already bought them, and when we're on tour, we're going to video it. And if someone asks us to do something, we're going to roll the dice, and that includes playing the set.
Yep.
If it says no, we'll be like, right, lads, see you later.
We're just going to let the weekend be dictated by the dice. And we'll see how that
We'll see how it gets on. He's going to stay up. Is Dave going to do cocaine? Roll the
Oh,
dice.
I didn't think about this. Do you want a line? Oh, fuck.
Do you want a blowjob?
Fuck's sake.
Sorry.
It was the dice.
Sorry, love. Roll the dice, live by the dice.
High rollers, mate. That's what it is.
Fuck's sake.
Like, oh, well, looks like I lost
Do you
that
want,
one.
do you want paid tonight? No.
See, it was funny, but now that you started putting these actual questions out, like, that's why we're going to get fucked over. Like, the first few times. That
No,
we do
we're
it,
not.
it'll be
We're
like,
not
what's
allowed to roll
happened?
it for money or drugs or anything like that because we're there.
No, because let's be honest. I have done so well to refuse cocaine for so fucking
Yeah.
long of my life, and I am not breaking my habit just for a fucking laugh.
No, there has to be rules. Like there has to be rules.
We'll ask the dice just to be rules.
No, fuck it. We'll roll the dice next week and see if it says there should be rules or not.
Are we getting our flight? Are we getting our flight home?
Nah. Should we stay for another week?
Yeah. No, and then be like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do, dice? We can't go home. We can't stay here.
Should we go somewhere else and stay?
Maybe.
What should we do? Nah.
Fucking kick it away.
Should we sleep under the bridge? Nah.
It is a very good idea.
It's
though.
funny.
You can have a good lot of fun with
It'll
it.
just be obviously.
Can Jason have toast?
That's the one, mate.
No, can
should
Jason
we
have
eat food?
butter?
Aye.
And the food one will be a bad one.
Aye. Should we eat here? No. But it will be funny. No, I mean, see just stupid things like that, or if someone asks, "Can you have a picture with us?"
Yeah. Oh yes, can I have a picture? Hold on, hold on. No.
Sorry.
Oh, see, I really just But it's okay though. It's dice. That's just what we're about.
That's we live by the
We
dice.
should just do that for forever. I think that's a fantastic idea for every gig.
She's turning into a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, it's a lot easier than that. Like a lot less.
It will be
rules.
funny though. No, I mean obviously, but there has to be rules and stipulations. Once it comes down to money and all, we can't roll the dice like or lifts back the airport and stuff like that.
Money, flights,
Aye.
drugs. That's it.
That's it. Aye.
Everything else
Right,
is fair game.
fair game.
Although, in saying that, though, you can't do it for the set then if you're not doing it for money. Because if you say no to the set, then they can't fucking pay you.
As long as we're already paid, we'll do it.
Jason, you don't have
have
to
it
have
in
that money there. do you?
have it in the contract that whatever the dice says goes. If you sign this, you agree to whatever the dice says go. Most people read that and not even think anything off it. And then we get there and they're like, do you want to go to a club now? No.
You can get people to double or nothing. Like, no, you got to know for that photograph. Now,
You can get two pictures if it says yes.
You can get two pictures, but you have to pay us $5.
No.
Oh, well.
You get nothing. Or you can get told, that's it, double or nothing. What's that mean? Well, it means we'll roll again. If it's a no, you get told no twice. If it's a yes, you can get two pictures.
You get told no twice.
And then once you roll it, it says no, to say, right, ask us for a picture. Can we have a picture? No.
No.
Oh, man, it'd be funny as fuck.
We should have got two dices, so then you can have one and I'll have one. Whoever asks either of us the question, we can do it. Because we'll be fucked if we're separated in the club and someone asks you a
which
question.
happens a lot.
Hold on a second, I need to go and find Davey.
No, phone him. No, well then we'll get two, mate. Because it'll be hilarious. Be good content to make though.
Yep. We could get people. We could let them know. Be like, right, take your chance. Is there anything you either want us to say or do?
On stage, play Barbie girl. Yes.
Doing request here.
Aye.
Can you play that one?
Sing me happy birthday on stage.
It says don't have that one.
Aye. Maybe. What's maybe then? Then you flip a coin or you go again.
Maybe it should be double or nothing.
Aye.
Well, depend on the question. Do you want dinner? Maybe. Can I read this menu for 5 more minutes? Sitting in a restaurant rolling dice for food. Do I want this from a dinner? No.
You want red sauce or not?
Oh, you're fucked.
No, that's in the rules.
I want a steak. No.
Aye. All right, I want a burger in. No. Want lasagna? Yes.
What do you want to drink? A quadruple? Oh,
It is just like flipping the coin. Who done that there? Who flipped the coin? Fucking Two-Face or something?
Harvard
But,
TV. We did have a moment earlier when we were looking for these dice, and I turned around to Jason and goes, "Why do we not just flip a coin?" And then realised that the whole point is because we're called dice.
It defeats the purpose. We should have just called ourselves Flipper. The Flippers.
The tossers.
There's another act, mate. We'll just start making techno and call ourselves the Tossers.
Le tosser. So then it looks a bit more fucking professional rather than just two wankers from down the road.
Zora, that's too late. Zora said, and that's how you get a gambling addiction. Trust me.
Do you know what? I got addicted to a lot of stuff in my life, and gambling was never up there.
I was seeing it. Like, don't get me wrong. There was sometimes, like every week, I would have stuck a fucking 5 or 10,
Like, I'm
but I
sorry,
never went more than that. Like,
But if you give me a flutter on a bet or a bumble, I'm taking the bumble.
yeah.
Like
So-
that was far better than fucking any feeling in a bet give me.
Yeah. I bet loads and I've won bets, I've lost bets, but it's never
I
been
would
like.
also prefer a come down to losing a bet.
But again, if you're sticking hundreds of pounds on bets, that's different. The most I've ever bet's probably 20 quid in one go. Like,
My dad always taught me what my granda taught him. He only ever bets £1.
don't eat yellow,
What?
don't eat yellow snow.
He's like, well, it's not really applicable now because it's all
That made me
online.
giggle so much.
So shit, Jason.
That joke.
The in a bookies, there's 3 windows to pay in, and there's only 1 window to pay out, and there's a reason for that.
Because not many people get paid out.
That exactly. So that's what my grand always told my dad.
whenever
So he would never
I was
bet too much
16,
for that reason.
I went in with my dad and done a fucking like a 13 timer or something.
Yeah.
Mad bet 5 on it and won 1,500 quid off it. And I was like, I remember it like fucking 15, 16, whatever it was. I texted my dad. I was like, because it didn't tell you on the docket how much you won back then.
Aye.
I was like, will you work it out for me? He goes, I was thinking, oh, fucking 100 quid here. And he rang me back and goes, fucking 1,500 odd quid.
Jesus.
And I went, what? I couldn't believe it, mate. I was absolutely buzzing. And I remember
fuck.
back then thinking, see if you could just do this every week.
Oh no! If only it was that easy.
I said,
Jason.
it's such a naive fucking
yeah.
kid going, if I could just do this every week, I'm sweet. And then I never got one up for years after that. But again, like my dad paid the $5 and all. Like I
Aye.
didn't know what I mean. I was just when he
You
was
just took
doing a
the
bit.
rest.
I just fucking took the 1,500 noop.
That's what I said to Ruby yesterday when we were shopping. She was like, "Daddy, what are you going to do if this is over £100?" I was like, "I'm going to use my money to bad, Ruby." She's like, and then we were walking. I was like, "See, whenever you're a big, rich and famous, and you've got millions of pounds, you can take Daddy shopping. You want to give me £100?" Like, "Daddy, that's my money. I'm not giving it to you." It's like, "Fuck away off! I'm investing in you like a retirement pension
Yep.
scheme here. I'm paying for you to get good at shit so you can make lots of money and make me and your mum retire." And I said that in front of Nicole, and she was like, "No, that's
Yeah.
not what's happening, Dave. Stop that."
Fucking right, this. We were telling you last week when we were having the barbecue about Aisha. Like Aisha, she'll ask for something and she'll go, much is it? Like 17.50, and
Yeah.
she'll just go no. Where Jax is like, but like, you know what I mean? Jax thinks we're fucking all rich.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you on about, son? Like anything you get, like me and your mummy fucking see you up bad or whatever.
You are rich.
No, I rich in personality.
No, your dad definitely not rich in
I'm a rich
personality.
personality, that's it. But no fucking
Fucking
and
rich blood sugar. that's
rich blood, But he does me. He just like, there's something that's fucking £200. He thinks he can just ask and get it.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck off. I didn't raise you that way.
I didn't read you, fool.
Right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again next week.
Fuck, you wrapped that up really quick.
I'm
didn't
going
you?
to watch the final of the darts.
You're fucking. I still have stuff I want to talk about.
Go ahead, Will.
I just want to enjoy your wealth of personality that you have here.
The rich,
That
the rich
fucking-
personality.
Yeah, that rich personality that you have, Jason, that just everyone should be fucking alluding to.
I build everyone. I'm like a fucking rising tide.
I literally
I
would
raise
sit
all
here and
boats.
try and talk to you just so you missed the darts.
I'll just watch it here still.
No, I can't
It
get
just means you're not going home till it's over.
Well, funny enough, you should say that on that folks note. On that folks note.
Well, everyone, thanks again for watching.
Yes,
we'll
thank you
catch us
very
again
much.
next week. Peace.